Hi, I'm attorney Julie Hauf. I want to talk today about DMEs, or durable medical equipment. If you're getting a bill for this in either a PIP or a BI suit, you want to make sure that's something that the particular provider is lawfully allowed to dispense. So Florida requires that a person or entity selling or renting or offering to sell or rent a DME has to be licensed with AHCA, the Agency for Healthcare Administration. If someone is licensed with AHCA, they also need to make sure that they keep their license up to date. They apply for a renewal at least 60 days before that license expires, that they keep their address updated with AHCA, and advise of any change in ownership. If there is a change in ownership and that's not reported, you might be in a situation where that particular dispensing at that period of time is not lawful. The entities are also required to have comprehensive emergency management plans on file with the county where they're located. If an entity has multiple locations, it's the address where the device has been dispensed that needs to have its own individual license. So if there's an affiliated office across town, across the street, or in another city entirely, if they do not have their own DME license and they're relying on the license of a master location, that's not something that's going to be compensable, and it's not something that's lawfully dispensed. So how can you find out what is potentially a DME? Well, you want to go to the HCPC code book and go to the source. Each code will have a symbol under it if it's designated as a DME, or durable medical equipment. It'll look like a little wheelchair for the symbol that's right there. There's also a lot of other helpful information there that I'm sure we'll be going into on another video. But you want to look and see also, let's say that your dispenser is an ambulatory surgery center. There are items in that next to each HCPC code that tell you whether or not that particular item is payable if it's been dispensed by a surgery center. So make sure if you have a DME that that's something that's been properly coded. You want to make sure the entity dispersing it at the location where it's dispensed has the proper address on their license. You want to make sure that it's not a separate location that needed their own license, and make sure all of the entity's information is up to date with AHCA. If that's not the case, you may have an argument that that particular part of the bill is not compensable. Any questions, you always know where to find us. Thanks so much. Stay safe.